218 BC, the Second Punic War began between Rome and Carthage. Hannibal Barca, a Carthaginian general renowned for his military skill, devised a bold strategy. Rather than confront Rome directly by sea, he decided to cross the Alps, a formidable natural barrier, and invade Italy from the north. This maneuver was intended to bypass Roman naval superiority, shock the Republic, and potentially rally disaffected Italian populations under Roman control. Hannibal's goal was audacious. He planned to lead an army of tens of thousands of soldiers, cavalry, and notoriously war elephants over some of the highest and most treacherous mountains in Europe. The scale of the operation was unprecedented. Hannibal's army began its march from New Carthage in Spain, crossing Gaul before reaching the river Rhone. This river represented the main initial obstacle. The Roman army expected Hannibal to come by sea. Hannibal aimed for a bold move. Crossing the Rhone proved to be a difficult task. Hannibal's engineers devised ingenious solutions for transporting men and animals, including rafts and temporary bridges. Opposition from local Gallic tribes slowed progress, but Hannibal successfully secured passage through negotiation or force. With the Rhone behind him, Hannibal faced the climb into the Alps. This was not just a tactical challenge, it was a logistical nightmare. The terrain was exceptionally difficult: steep inclines, narrow paths, and icy conditions. Food and water were scarce. Supplying the army presented a persistent problem. Pack animals succumbed to exhaustion and accidents. Soldiers risked their lives in search of food. The harsh climate, sudden snowstorms, freezing temperatures compounded the difficulties. Hostile alpine tribes posed an additional threat. These groups, accustomed to mountain warfare, ambushed Hannibal's column, harassing its flanks and rear. Securing safe passage required a combination of diplomacy, bribery, and brutal force. Tribal relationships were constantly changing. Today's ally could become tomorrow's enemy. Hannibal's engineers played a crucial role. They cleared paths, built temporary bridges, and devised methods of overcoming obstacles. Despite their efforts, the army suffered significant losses. Disease, exhaustion, and accidents took their toll. After weeks of hardship, Hannibal's army finally descends onto the plains of Italy. Although greatly reduced in number, the army is ready. The losses were severe, but his bold move paid off. He successfully crossed the Alps, achieving the almost impossible. Hannibal's arrival in Italy surprised the Romans. His appearance in the north forced them to revise their strategies and redeploy their forces. The crossing opened a new phase in the Second Punic War, which tested the very foundation of the Roman Republic. The crossing allowed Hannibal to engage and defeat several Roman armies on their own soil.